Another suspected IED was being spotted here, Pradeep. That is what is being said by the ADGP. Pradeep, speak to us over this. When it comes to the ADGP saying that there was another suspected IED that was spotted, which is being cleared.
Yes, right now you can see, I can show you on the screen that the bomb disposal squad, they are moving towards that spot where they have seen another suspected IED, and they are trying to defuse that. They're trying to be doubly sure that there is no more casualty. The area is properly cordoned. Nobody is allowed to move towards that particular house. And right now you can see BDS along with other police personnel, they have reached there. They are trying to defuse that another suspected IED. So this clearly shows that this was a well-planned attack. They wanted to inflict maximum casualty of Hindu community members. That's one of the reasons that they look for identity I cards, Aadhaar cards, and once they were sure that they belong to Hindu community, they killed them on spot. And next day they wanted to inflict more casualty. That's why back-to-back attack. First day it was a firing, and today there was an explosion. The two booby traps were laid. One IED has already exploded and another IED is still there. That suspected IED is to be diffused and neutralized. That's one of the reasons that the bomb disposal squad has reached there. People had been asked to move away from that house, and they're going to search each and every house that was targeted by terrorists. This is for the first time we have seen that such a strategy has been adopted by Pak-sponsored terrorists, where they had tried to lay booby traps. They're not even sparing women and children in the past also. Because
Dr. S.P. Ved is with us here. Pradeep, please, we'll just come back to you. Dr. Ved, we have seen targeted killings happening in Kashmir, sir. Now in Rajouri, it is being reported. There was yesterday, last evening, indiscriminate firing, and now IED blast, sir, that is being reported.
Yes, very unfortunate beginning of the new year in Rajouri, in this village. This is in fact shifting of targeted killing from Kashmir to Jammu. In Kashmir, by and large, these targeted killings were controlled, and a lot of modules were busted as per statement of the police, J&K police. Now it is an attempt, I think, a new infiltrating group has been sent by the establishment from across just to trigger communal violence. This is with the intention to raise tensions between the two communities, target the Hindu minority so that there is agitation by them, and then the other community gets they get opportunity to motivate and radicalize the youth from the other community. So raise communal tension, that is one intention. The other is to stretch the security forces from Kashmir region to Jammu, because Jammu is a vast area which has been by and large free of terrorism for last 20 years. So the last few months you are seeing heightened activity in Jammu region is because with the intention to spread the security forces and ease pressure in Kashmir. So first priority in this Dhangri village should be that those who have been injured are provided immediate medical relief, even if requirement of airlifting them to Jammu Medical College or AIMS here, and provide best facilities to them. Try to save as many lives as you can, and the security forces on spot need to sanitize the area, seek cooperation of the people. I can understand the anger and the agony of the people of village Dhangri. They have already lost 6 of their colleagues and so many injured. So, but by and large, people of Rajouri Poonch have been very, very cooperative to these security forces and police. They are very pro-nationalist. I think if you seek their cooperation, they will cooperate. And after all, police and security forces and army are working for their safety and security. And we have a common enemy sitting across who wants to take advantage of this. And I think sanitize the village so that there are no more IEDs and grenades still lying, and which can cause more harm. And the people's demand that Lieutenant Governor or other senior officers visit the spot, I think that can be met later on. But first priority should be to save the lives.
Absolutely. But Dr. Ved, what really talks about the such kind of planning that has gone into to carry out such attacks? Previously, we've seen when targeted killings happen, they usually target and kill the suspect and then flee. Here, we are looking at indiscriminate firing at least 3 to 4 houses there, sir. Family members who have been killed of the same family. And now we are looking at such kind of planning that when it comes to IED blasts, bombs that are being planted, just look at the kind of planning that is being done by the terrorists here, sir.
Absolutely. This is actually with the malicious intention to cause as many casualties as possible, so that there is a huge anger in the Hindu community, and it leads to backlash and communal violence. So this is, you must understand why they are doing it. And in Kashmir, you have to search a minority member in a village. Here in Jammu region, you have the Hindu community is in much larger number. So the idea is to inflict as much casualties as possible. So there is no need for one pistol and shoot one person. Here, two terrorists coming with 2 AK rifles can, by indiscriminate firing, kill as many people, and also leave IED or grenades behind, so that when the crowd gathers, inflict more casualties.
All right, Dr. Vaid, thank you very much for your point of view. As we are looking at such incidents that have been reported of indiscriminate firing, in today an IED blast, a child who has now lost his life. There are said to be suspected other injuries as well, with many of them still said to be in a critical condition. Mohit Bhan of the PDP is with us. Mohit Bhan, we just saw the tweet that is coming in from Mehbooba Mufti. Is it necessary to do politics over pain, over such kind of incident that is now being reported in Rajouri?
There is no politics over it. Our heartfelt condolences are with the families, but at the same time, we have to hold the authorities accountable for what is happening. On one hand, we are claiming peace and normalcy with everything, but we saw an encounter a few days back in the heart of the city of Jammu. Now, yesterday in Dhangri, today again in Dhangri. So there are questions which need to be asked. There is no politics over it.
No, but isn't this fear-mongering on part of Mehbooba Mufti here? What does it mean when she's talking about the claims of ending terror is completely bogus? Of course, the terrorists here are rattled. That is why we're looking at such kind of other tactics that are now being taken up. We've seen such targeted killings of Hindus in Kashmir, and now it is happening in Rajouri.
That's what exactly we are also saying. That, when you go out and do the press conferences from the police department or from the other agencies that J&K is terror-free now, this district is terror-free, that district is terror-free, these things should not be done. These are sensitive things. And, we have to take care of our people, and we have to monitor the security grid very clearly. You can't, just to claim a pat on the back, you can't go out and claim that Kashmir has gone terror-free.
But you will never name the Pakistani proxies here who are responsible for such attacks. That's the point. Mr. Bhan, thank you very much for your point of view.